just only like it. And I'm in sex for breakfast. Yeah, I just only like.
Did you know that everyone is capable of becoming an entrepreneur? Many people have the ideas that could be turned into successful businesses. So what's the difference between them and entrepreneurs who do turn these ideas into reality? Entrepreneurs all have a few select things in common that set them apart, but which anyone can achieve. What makes entrepreneurs exceptional and can seem intimidating is that they build their businesses from the ground up. The first and only unique thing you need to become an entrepreneur is an idea, which you can evaluate, find a select market for, and figure out your service or product's distinctive selling point. If the idea is the only magic ingredient, everyone has the potential to become an entrepreneur. The rest is simply a mixture of characteristics and belief. Entrepreneurs believe unfailingly in both their ideas and in their ability to actualize them. And they are willing to work until they accomplish their goals. Did you know that more than half of millennials today express a desire to start a business? But fewer of them are creating new businesses than previous generations did at a similar age. As a result, our economy will grow at a slower pace and experience lower level of both productivity and innovation in the future. Not to mention, millennials who are already suffering some of the worst consequences of the economic downturn will miss out on the opportunities provided by entrepreneurship, such as creating wealth, improving their quality of life, and making important contributions to the economy. Entrepreneurship offers important benefits to individuals. People who start their own businesses gain independence. They are able to tailor their work to their own unique skills, choose where they want to do their business, and set their own working hours, and also determine their working conditions. If they are successful enough, they gain jobs that may pay wages superior to what they would earn working for someone else. And as for other millennials who are disproportionately unemployed or stuck in low-wage, low-quality jobs, starting a business could offer a quality of life not otherwise available in this economy. A successful entrepreneur must have good initiative, dedication, and high tolerance for risk, and a willingness to work long hours, sometimes for little pay. But for those who have the right characteristics, starting a business can lead to high levels of financial security and personal satisfaction.
How say I want to start this business? Haven't paid my PTPTN yet. Have debts all over the place. Where to find this money, man?
What are you complaining about?
Yo, man, I'm starting this business, but I don't have much cash, you know.
Dude, you know just now.
Hello and Assalamualaikum to Azuminas and my fellow friends. I am Ilyana Dira from ELC151 Today, I am going to suggest one way to promote entrepreneurship among graduates. So, my suggestion is to organize an apprenticeship programs among them. So basically, apprenticeship is about young people who want to combine real work experience with ongoing education. For example, they might work for 4 days a week but attend to college on the 5th day. They work in companies that understand the benefits of these arrangements. There are a few of advantages of this apprenticeship. So the first advantage is they help you gain the skills and knowledge you need to succeed in your chosen industry. So basically, apprenticeship are structured training programs which give you a chance to work towards a qualification. You also can have a lot of potential for you to progress in your career quickly. It is because you're getting into employment earlier. Now, we move to second advantage. Apprenticeship gives you fantastic experience in the working world and show employers that you can hit the ground running. This is because hands-on training gives you a real chance to put your skills into practice and helps you to gain more confidence in a working environment. The third advantage is you earn while you learn. You will be paid a salary by your employer, and the government tends to cover the cost of the training for most young people. Lastly, apprenticeships offer a varied learning experience. You won't have to spend all of your days studying, and most of the time you will be working at a company. Besides, you can gain your income at young age.
Good morning to examiners and fellow friends. Today, I'd like to talk about one of the many ways to promote entrepreneurship among graduates. In my opinion, I believe that holding talks by famous young entrepreneurs can promote entrepreneurship among graduates. Inviting professionals to give a talk is more engaging and adds practical insight. This way, graduates can converse with the professionals to get the tips and tricks in the world of business, to get to know the advantages and other sorts of things. The professionals could also motivate graduates from their positive experience, and by this way, they could spur new ideas from the graduates. This method could also spur new ideas among graduates, and the professionals can detect if it's a good idea or not, and they could advise graduates what to do about their ideas.
1, 2, 3.
Besides that, stories of enormously successful entrepreneurs have become sufficiently well known that their stories serve as sources of inspiration and excitement to many aspiring young entrepreneurs. Excitement that adds to the overall energy of the entrepreneurial world. While holding these talks, the famous young entrepreneurs could host entrepreneurship contests. They could pit student groups against each other in a Shark Tank-like competition to foster hands-on learning opportunities and give them real-life situations in the entrepreneurship world. Putting the graduates face-to-face with real-life business situations could help them sharpen their minds and improve their skills in handling these problems. And to sum up the points, I believe that holding talks by famous young entrepreneurs could give many benefits to graduates who are interested in entrepreneurship. This gives them the direct communication that they need with a professional. And with that, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much.
Good morning to my examiner and my dearest friends. Today, I'll be talking about providing loans for fresh graduates to start up their own business. In my point of view, loans are something very crucial for starting a new business, especially for students nowadays who don't have much money, as they'll be saving up for books and paying up for their tuition fees. For starters, they can consider borrowing up startup funds from their families or close friends. So in time, when their business is stable, they can pay up for the money that they have borrowed. Next, one of the few mistakes that beginners make when starting a new business is over investing, such as buying unnecessary stuff that doesn't even affect their business. Given an individual comes from a wealthy family, it is much easier for them to find the fundings needed to start up a business. In a conclusion, providing loans can be very helpful as it lessens the burdens of struggling students.
Sorry for that. Alright, so good morning everyone. Today we're going to discuss about the ways to promote entrepreneurship among graduates. There are 3 suggestions, which are organizing apprenticeship programs, holding talks by famous young entrepreneurs, and also providing loans for the graduates to start their own businesses.
After listening to candidates B point of view, I agree that holding talks by famous young entrepreneurs is a better way to promote entrepreneurship among graduates. It is because if you invite a famous young entrepreneur to give a talk and make a Q&A session, it will attract attention among the graduates. This is because it's like a trend to admire someone who are young and successful. So it will attract more graduates to be involved in the entrepreneurship. Besides, I think graduates are more likely to have a talk with someone who are at their age. This is because they are more understanding compared to someone who are older than them. They will feel more comfortable to have a talk. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me, candidate C?
I'm sorry, candidate A, I beg to differ. Organizing talks for specific group make them the wrong target to promote entrepreneurship. Not everyone has the ambition to become an entrepreneur. If they don't have it within themselves, you can force it on them. It's like, as the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. How about you, candidate B? What do you think?
Thank you, candidate C. Earlier, I had mentioned that holding talks by young entrepreneurs can promote entrepreneurship among graduates. However, after listening to candidate A's point of view, I agree with her point that organizing apprenticeship programs is a better way to promote entrepreneurship. I believe that candidate A has a better point, because by organizing apprenticeship programs, this helps the graduates to experience things. In my opinion, nothing beats experience. The entrepreneurial skill set is an invaluable one, where it is a skill set based on teamwork, creativity, and the creation of financial stability. This skill set cannot be learned in one go. The entrepreneurial skill set is best learned through experience. Hence, this apprenticeship program can help students engage in entrepreneurial activities to learn this extremely beneficial skill. The entrepreneurial skill set is best learned through experience, and having that experience will give you a better understanding about entrepreneurship. It is quite clear that this apprenticeship program can expose students to their interests, giving them the skills and resources to further develop their passion. Furthermore, during the program, students are being put in a position where they are face to face with real-life business situations. This challenges the students to solve a problem just outside their reach and motivate them to attempt a solution through a worthwhile incentive. This would also drive students to surpass their limits. They would think outside of the box on more ways to overcome problem. There would be hands-on mentorships that would provide students with the skills they need to solve the challenges and to become successful entrepreneurs in the future.
I guess candidate B has a very good point there, right? So we are all agree that organizing apprenticeship programs is the most effective way to promote entrepreneurship among graduates. So let's bring this discussion to a close. Thank you for your contribution for this discussion. Thank you very much.